What's up, Odd Squad? Back in the building, So I'm up here. It's been a long day. Y'all see how I'm dressed right now. So I'm gonna do two parts of this. So the first one is I'm gonna finish telling the story. So this is gonna be technically part two. Today I'm gonna tell that story. Today was the grind, you know what I mean? So the grind was getting a job, getting a job outside of my dreams, right? So I've been talking to my CPA, and I've been talking to a couple of business owners and things like that. And a lot of people, they'll quit their job, before they actually have money coming in, So when they quit their job, they don't have that income coming in, and it puts a strain on family. It puts a strain on, yourself, the kids, things like that. Which is why any CPA who actually knows how this works will always tell you, don't quit your job. Don't quit having some type of income coming in. The reason why I like, I find a glimmer of hope with this is because even though I don't have the money coming in like I want to, everything is a freaking tax write-off, and do not quote me on this. If you have questions about how this works, consult your CPA, consult your advisor, consult your accountant. So where I'm going with this is I make money in the business, but I also have more losses. But I'm able to write off those losses in the business. So therefore, the government isn't looking at me like, oh, he must think it's a game. He think it's all sweet, Care Bears and Skittles. He ain't really trying to do nothing with this, So I actually do get a return, based off the losses that I have. So I'm still working and building and working. So I got this job. I got fired from the Pizza Hut job. How do you get fired from Pizza Hut? I'll tell you how you get fired. When you are working with privileged people, I'm gonna say it, privileged people. When you work with privileged people and they think that your life is supposed to work the way they think your life is supposed to work, and you actually put them in check, regardless if it's a manager, regardless if the store manager, associate manager, whoever it is, stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? So stand your ground and let them know what it really is, So I got fired, But, it's been a long day. Started a new job today and just putting other things in perspective. Water. Putting everything else in perspective, right? I'm not gonna, be one of those people to be like, oh, I'm quitting everything, I'm just gonna focus on my dreams. No, that's not the way to go. At least for me, that's not. You got some people who can't do that. I applaud you. That's what's up. That can't happen over here in my world. So anyway, so give you a quick recap. So I was saying, I was at the store trying to get ammunition, and the girl was like, let me get your ID. Let me see because I look young, I even look at my picture now and I'm like, dang, I look real young. Not really too much has changed except for the facial hair. But anyway, so she goes, okay, hold on. They call the police, long story short, call the police come and get me. I get to the precinct, and the federal government was there waiting on me. So kind of going from there. The feds come and get me now, and in this time I went to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I went to 4 different holding facilities. I went to 4 different holding facilities, but when I finally got to my last facility, which was the actual, I was in maximum security, so I was in the highest security prison in the United States, the second highest, I should say. So I was in the second highest security prison in the United States, and as I'm going in, you know, I'm thinking they're gonna drop me off at the medium, because the medium looks nice. I mean, you got green grass, you got plush, everything looks cool. You know what I'm saying? Well, that wasn't the case. They took me to the Maximum, and the Maximum had rocks, and they had, like, it looked like something off of Oz. You know what I'm saying? Not as bad, but almost there. You know, that kind of reminds me. Let me go back and take you to this story real quick. So at one of the facilities I was at, you know, I was like, dang, I don't want to go in those. I don't want to go to those prison cells. You know, I want to go to these over here. I mean, not prison cells, but the jail cells. And so I'm sitting there, and they're up here. They still got us chained and still got us, you know. And speaking of that, hold on, let's see if y'all can see it. Hold on. Oh, y'all can't. Police is right behind me. Police is right behind me. But anyway, so I'm in the county or whatever, and this they was like, all right, we're gonna take them over here, and I was like, oh no, I ain't trying to go over there. I want to go over here, right? So what I do, I should have won an award for this. I fake fainted. I fell out backwards, everything, hit myself, boom, you know what I'm saying? Right there on the concrete, everything. And I played like I was out. I tried not to laugh. I tried not to do anything. And so the guy was like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. It looked like this guy was about to attack me, you know? And I'm sitting on the ground not saying nothing. They're holding this conversation. It was like, take him to the med section, you know, see if he's okay. I'm like, all right, that seems kind of cool. I'll go over there because, you know, usually over there, you know, they have people who are, you know, disabled and things like that. People who are really not on that type of time, you know. So I go over there, you know, and that was that story. Anyway, fast forward in back to where I was. So I go to the facility, get off the bus. Well, first, before I go to the facility, dang, I'm leaving out some things. They were about to put me on a plane and ship me to Kansas City, you know? And I'm like, why are y'all shipping me to Kansas City and I only got 27 months? You know, people are probably seeing this like 27 months. Like, what do you mean only 27 months? Well, shoot, compared to a lot of people that were in there having life just from selling dope, I was blessed. You know, I love guns. I'm a fan of guns big time. That's where, you know, that's what got me in trouble as well. But anyway, so back to where I was at. So we get off the bus, and I'm going to the facility, and I'm looking around like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. So it's this Native American dude, you know, we go in there, he's behind me. So he raises his hand, and he goes, oh, what's up? I told y'all I was going to be back. And I looked at the dude, and I was like, nigga, I don't want to be here in the first place. I want to be gone. But let me tell you this. Going to prison was one of the best things that ever happened to me. It really, really was. It really changed my mindset on a lot of things, because if I would have never got in trouble like that, I would have still been out here doing the same stupid stuff. I would have never been pursuing the businesses and seeing this lifestyle that I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not throwing no shade on anybody who does anything different. I don't care if you are a thief. I don't care if you gangbang. I don't care if you rob. I don't care if you any of those. I'm not throwing any shade. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is, for me, I tried that, and none of it worked for me. It didn't work for me. But anyway, so while I'm there, you know, there was a couple of riots that broke out. You know, people getting stabbed. They had to airlift one dude to the hospital. Like, they brought the helicopter in and everything. It was bad. So I was happy when things like that happened, because I would take my simple ass straight to the cell. I would grab my books and I would read my books, you know. And they even had college on the campus and teaching people business. So I would, you know, learn the business aspect of everything. And so the whole entire time I'm there, I'm making sure that I'm planning for when I get out. I'm planning. Well, I got 3 months left, right? And I ended up going to the shoot because I got into it with a couple of people. I didn't lose any good time, but I got into it to the point where inmates call the shots in a prison yard. If the inmates tell a social worker or a correctional officer what to do, because if they don't do it, then something's going to happen, they do it, right? So they sent me to the shoot because my guy, me and him were cellies or whatever. Actually, we became really good friends, and come to find out, we were getting out at the same time. So we stuck close to each other simply because we wasn't trying to be out there like that. We wasn't trying to mess off our good time or anything like that. And this dude had been in there since he was 17 years old, drugs, So anyway, so 3 months left. I'm there. I'm married at the time. I got my girl. She's been there for quite some time. 27 months, 3 months left. I call her. I'm like, hey, baby, what's going on? She goes, nothing. What's going on? I was like, well, I've been trying to call you. You ain't been answering the phone. Well, I've been busy. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Something don't sound right. I was like, what's up? She was like, nothing. I was like, nah, I ain't stupid. I've been around all these old heads in here, and they been telling me the game. So I was like, you been out here fucking, huh? And she was like, why you gotta say it like that? And I was like, because. I was like, wait, hold on. That ain't it. I was like, you're pregnant. And she just busted out in tears, busted out crying. And I just looked, and I was like, are you fucking serious? So that right there was even more motivation to push me to get to where I wanted to be, right? So I get out, and I'm actually serving 2 sentences at this time. One was federal, one was state. They ran concurrent with each other. I get out, I come home. So that's that part. Now, with that being said, if you're watching this, I don't care what your situation is. Stay on top of your grind, no matter what happens. It's been so much, life has been crazy. It has been crazy, and it's even crazy to this day. But if you're watching this, please consider this. Do not do nothing stupid, because it's going to set you back even further than it would if you wouldn't do what you were going to do that would get you in that situation where it takes so much to get out of. Because I have filed pardons. I have filed so many things. The government told me that they didn't feel I was fully rehabilitated to be back in this society. You know what I'm saying? That's what they tell me. But little did they know, I'm not stupid. I'm never going to just say, oh, well, they said I can't do this, I'm not going to look for another alternative. Yeah, right. I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get this business, and let me go ahead and start doing real estate. Let me go ahead and start investing in stocks, and let me go ahead and start doing other ventures and things like that with the money I have. So I say all that to say, I'm coming to you from experience. I'm coming to you because this is where I've been. This is where I'm still going. But the thing is, there's a lot more to this. But I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to keep you. I want to keep these short and to the point, because the story can be long. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of things that I'm leaving out intentionally, simply for, the sake of time, Some people, this may be something you'd be like, oh, wow, this dude is, I don't know. I'm not a celebrity or anything. I'm a simple guy. I'm an ordinary guy, who got out of prison, who made this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? College degrees, businesses, whatever. I'm doing these things, and I'm still doing these things. But I got some more things that I want to mention. So with that being said, this is the end of me going to prison. My next section is going to be, you see, a hospital. I'll let y'all know what happened with all that. Yeah, my life has been crazy. And I know there's a lot of other people out there who are like, dang, shoot, my life is bad too. The difference is your life can be bad, but if you don't give up, nobody can ever touch your story. Nobody can ever touch your story. Stay committed, stay down, do what you have to do. Man, I love y'all, Iron Squad. I need you to please subscribe, click that like button, and I'll be uploading more content here soon. Yeah, since I got this job, I'm planning on doing these at least, well, once a week at least, you know, and staying on top of that. And I got some more information I'm coming to y'all. Yeah. So we got about 3 more sections before I actually disclose some. This is gonna be just like positive information, right? So yeah, like I said, I will be talking about real estate. I'll be talking about investing. I'll be talking about stocks. I'll be talking about all that stuff. But right now, I want you to get a foundation for the person that you see on this camera, because yeah, it's more to it than me just getting on here and doing some videos, you know, and just being here like I had the poise all this song, like I had it all planned out. No, this is real. But I love y'all. I'm out.